Assalamu alaikum. Today's hadith is about first Wahi and the reaction of our beloved Prophet. Depicted by Hazrat Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, she said that when Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam got the first Wahi, he got it as a nightmare which seemed like the morning sunlight. Then he liked to be alone and pray earnestly in the Hira cave. Sometimes he came to his family, packed food, and again left for the cave. Like this, he stayed some days praying attentively. While living in Hira, he got another Wahi. An angel named Jibreel alayhi came to our beloved Prophet and asked him to read. Muhammad replied that he couldn't read. Then the angel, who was sent by Allah, held him so tightly that he hardly could breathe. Jibreel did this 2 more times. In his third attempt, he said to Muhammad to read on the name of our Creator who created us from alaq. He further asked Allah's apostle to read that Allah is Almighty. After getting this ayat of Surah Alaq, Muhammad came back home trembling. Coming to his wife Khadija radiallahu ta'ala anha, he told her to cover him with a shawl. After doing so, he could get rid of fear. Then he described the whole to his wife and said that he was afraid about himself. Khadija radiallahu ta'ala anha swore upon Allah and assured Muhammad that Allah wouldn't let him down. She added that he was very well behaved with relatives, responsive for underprivileged people, helpful to the poor, hospitable to guests, and helpful to the needy. She took him on to her cousin brothers, Waraka ibn Nawfal, who was a follower of Isai religion from Jahili era. He could write Ibrani language and by the Almighty's grace could translate Injil in this language. He was very elderly and blind. Khadija radiallahu ta'ala anha addressed him as brother and requested him to pay heed to what his nephew Muhammad said. Addressing him as dear nephew, Waraka asked him what he saw. Our Prophet described everything to him. Waraka ibn Nawfal then said he was the angel who was sent to Musa alayhi salam and retorted if he could be alive when Muhammad's ancestry would oust him from his country. Allah's apostle then asked to Waraka that if they could really oust him from his place. He replied in the affirmative and said earlier whoever brought something like this, he had to face enmity of the disbelievers. He added that if he were alive, he would help Muhammad After some days, Waraka radiallahu ta'ala anha passed away and Wahi was suspended for some days. Jabir ibn Abdullah said about the suspension that Muhammad said that one day while walking, he heard a sound and looked up to the sky. Then he saw the angel was sitting on a colossal chair between earth and ground. Muhammad got scared. Soon after, he came home and asked to cover him with a shawl. Then Allah sent a bold voice, told Muhammad that, O covered man, get up, distribute the theory of truth and praise your Lord. Keep your clothes neat and clean. Stay away from unhygiene city. And after that, Wahi kept sending. Thank you for paying attention till now, and please subscribe and like our channel if you find